4, 3, 2, 1, watch me. Level up, level up, level up, level up.
What's up, all? Ingrid from Ingrid's Insights back again, sharing my votes for favorite Love Island boy or girl, male or female. So this is a few days late, but I still think some of it is pretty relevant. I'm pretty shook at how my opinion has changed. But anyway, from the beginning, I've been an Ace and Chelly stan. But after the mailbox episode, my thinking shifted. As you can see, I chose Amaya and Chris for my new favorites. And this changed, so stay tuned to the end of the video to find out who my new favorites are. We have about a week left, but let me explain my reasoning at the time. They both had the semblance of authenticity, which I hear is a higher vibration than love.
If you thought that love was the highest frequency human emotion, you'd be wrong. Spain research shows that authenticity resonates at a frequency 4,000 times higher than love. And if you're wondering how to express authenticity in order to raise your vibratory frequency, and you've tried these common tools and you still feel a sense of lack, that is because most people ignore our largest and most effective tool to find and resonate authenticity, and it is the sound of the authentic voice. The authentic voice.
Amaya has shown her authentic voice numerous times since she's been in the villa, and she's also been the brunt of bullying since she arrived. First, it was from Huda calling her a bitch and declaring,
I think that bitch is fucking messy. I don't play about what's mine. Like, what's mine is mine and don't fucking touch it. Everyone else knows.
Then there's Ace, who I gave grace to for this, but he seemingly abruptly changed on Amaya the first night after he chose her. Ace pushed her away, coming up with what now looks like pretenses of how she's coming on too strong. Then, I believe once Amaya got with Austin, who's a MAGA Trumper, by the way, he, meaning Austin, used that trope created by Ace to distance himself from Amaya to wait for who his real preference is. So I think essentially Amaya has been scapegoated and bullied. Is she quirky? Yes. But she seems to be herself, even if it's a bit annoying. At least she's real.
The book that someone should be reading, and that's okay.
One thing I gotta add though, coming from a Hispanic household, calling someone babe, mi amor, mi vida, that's just how we talk. You're telling her meet you halfway, you gotta meet her halfway too.
I did that.
I respect that. Thank you, guys, for sharing your thoughts.
Amaya's response to her male and coming on too strong was so well adjusted and clear. To me, Amaya shows a perfect blend of poise, self-respect, vulnerability, and authentic self-awareness, something I'm not seeing from the previous favorites, and I mean specifically Ace. And Chelly to a lesser degree.
It's pretty clear how you tell us how you feel about some shit. So when it's like, I feel so, like this is Pepe Le Pew and she's giving me all this affection and she don't understand that.
I don't
Because
understand
you don't say that. So
Okay.
again, I'm gonna speak my mind because I'm a leader, and if I stand for something, I'm gonna say it up front. I don't give a fuck who likes it or not. You mad that people agree with how I...
So this is where Ace lost me during the mailbox segment, when he used Amaya once again to deflect from honestly addressing Austin's statement / question about how Ace was the ringleader of the boys, meaning Taylor and Nick, and how Ace used that sway to oust Jeremiah from the villa. Ace went on that rant about how he's 5'10" and he's a leader and has the balls to say it how it is, and Jeremiah was love bombing Adrena like he love bombed Huda. Then he pulled Amaya into it, and I think he lost almost everyone. But to Austin's point, no one said anything to Ace about how ridiculous he was sounding. There's an adage that states before you say something, you need to filter it through 3 states of mind. Is it necessary? Does it help? Is it kind? And if not all 3 criteria are met, then just don't say the shit. You know, it wasn't just Ace's played out love bombing argument, which I tolerated because I'm not a Jeremiah fan. But pulling Amaya into this argument to sway public opinion, for me, that really did it. Like, Ace came off, in my opinion, as emotionally unstable, manipulative, and most importantly and significantly, inauthentic and lacking self-awareness. Now, at the time, Chris impressed me because he did pull Ace to talk about what his intentions were with Shelly. So I appreciated that. And then I also appreciated how Chris backed Huda, even though Huda's not my favorite. But Chris let it be known that Alondra sharing Huda and Chris's kiss in public was bad form. I'm not really convinced that Chris really likes Huda, but he, as her partner, stood up for her, and there's right to privacy, and I was here for it.
Just with Huda genuine? I'm gonna answer that first. Yes, they are. I actually do fuck with her a lot more than, and I told everybody that in the villa.
Yep, he did.
It's actually surprising me how we get along and I connect with her. Cool. Or do you just want a spot in the villa? I can give a fuck less. I could be overseas playing ball right now.
So his stance on how he could be overseas playing ball right now and standing up for Huda, I mean, those 2 things really drew me in. Now, I know that he may not have been very truthful about whether or not he can be overseas playing ball right now, but at the time, he came off as authentic to me, and I was drawn in. But, as I said in the beginning, things change from day to day. So, what do you think is going to happen at the end? I'm going to vote for Shelly and Ace. Why? Because I believe that they are truly in a couple and they truly have affection for each other. And I stay on code. So anyway, if you have enjoyed this video or even not enjoyed it, please give me a like or maybe a dislike. And if you give me a dislike, give me some feedback. And then comment and share and consider subscribing. Also, consider donating to my PayPal, as I will not be monetized for quite some time because I only have a few subscribers. So every little bit helps. Thanks for your time. Toodles.